Yeah. Well, hello everyone. Welcome on this fine Tuesday, August 8th. Yep, where I'm at right now, it's the afternoon, and apologize if kind of sound congested. I'm getting over a cold, but yeah, we're still streaming, of course. Well, I want to stream because I actually do enjoy this. So today we're gonna be talking about uh the latest episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, the fifth episode in the last episode of the inventory slash premature death arc, and we're gonna be talking about the latest episode, episode 5 of Bleach: A Thousand Year Blood War. So this is hopefully gonna be, well, not hopefully, well, we'll see, but this should be a quick stream. And as well, and we're also going to talk about, so we're talking about anime, we're also probably going to talk about one segment of sports. There could be more if anything else pops into my head, but and also we're going to be talking about, or I'm going to give out a tier list. So let's do it. So first off, we're going to start off with the overview of Jujutsu Kaisen's, the latest episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. So, I'm just gonna give a brief overview before I even start to, talk about the pictures that I took. So basically, this episode was about Suguru and his whole mindset and how he became the Suguru that's in the series, or how he's in the series now today. So yeah, it's just giving out an overview of his thoughts of what he was going through the time, how he got to where he's at, his thought process. His thought process of where he's at today, which is very interesting because throughout this episode you can see the change in his, I want to say demeanor necessarily, but you definitely can see the change of his thoughts throughout this episode. So. And this is the opening scene. So we have Goju. I forgot this girl's name, but we have her. She reminds me of Nobaro. Someone could please clarify. Don't spoil it, really, but she might be. I'm an anime only when it comes to Jujutsu Kaisen. So yeah. So this scene right here is Gojo is working on his Jujutsu sorcery, or see what he can do with it, and he's just explaining to them, yeah, I'm working through this technique, and improve myself. And the next thing is, this is skipping a little bit ahead, this picture, but after that scene there's another scene where now we start to see how Suguru feels, or what's going through his mind. This is a year after what happened to Roko. Yeah, a year after what happened to her. He said, so Suguru's like, yeah, now we're all, now I guess now we're all on our own. We have these certain missions that we have, and we're not as close as we were. We all went our separate ways. And you see him right here. This shower scene is this is a big moment, because this is where he's like contemplating, like, man, I have no idea like what's going on. He still feels like he has the mindset of the people at Jujutsu High, but at the same time he's like, I don't even know anymore, because you see what's going on, and all these bad things is happening, but man, protecting the weak, I don't know, or I don't know what's going on. And then this scene is, I would say, the most important scene in this episode. Now this is where Suguru changes his whole mindset. Of course, he probably thought about it afterwards a little bit more, but this one right here, the special grade sorcerer Yuki Yuki Tsukumo. She's a special grade sorcerer. How she was introduced, or yeah. So before we even get to her, Suguru was talking with the other Jujutsu High student that's partnered with Nanami. I forgot the guy's name, but yeah, he's partnered with Nanami, and they're having this conversation. I forgot exactly about what, but they're just having conversation. I think it's about it. Suguru's beliefs, I think, or like what's going on, what's his mind, his process. I know Suguru asked the guy a question, but I forgot the answer he gave out. But yeah, so now we go into this scene specifically. So Yuki gave Suguru, like, was talking to Suguru about, yeah, I'm a special grade sorcerer, and my ideals don't line up with Jujutsu High as well. But she said, I want to get rid of all these cursed spirits, and there's only two ways. And the first one is have humans control the cursed spirits, and the second one is I can't believe this, but I forgot the second one she said. But then you see when she said the second one, Suguru his eyes lit up like, oh my goodness, like he now sees everything in a whole new perspective. So from this scene right here, that's when his mindset or his thought process change all the way to, or it started to change all the way to, like, hey, he wants to make the universe or the world only for Jujutsu sorcerers. That's it. Not really regular people, just Jujutsu sorcerers, so he can eliminate all cursed spirits and things of that. And what's interesting about these types of series is that there's two different ideologies, and there's two separate ideologies, and some person might have a pretty good thought process, but at the same time, how the way they're going about it is absolutely terrible. And this is kind of one of the moments. It's like, okay, I understand his thought process, but the way he's going about it probably isn't the best. So the next scene, let's see. Okay, so this next scene is pretty sad. I think I'm not 100% sure, but the Nanami's partner, remember how I mentioned him earlier from before, he died in battle. And as you see, Nanami's like, man, the case that we got was a first grade case, which means that's like dang near top of the line of, cases that you can get. It's like a very, very powerful creature, and he died in battle. And then and this is when Suguru was thinking, like, man, I am sick and tired of seeing my comrades dying, or my comrades dying, and he wants to do something about it. But he kind of has an idea, like I said, about eliminating all people that aren't Jujutsu sorcerers. But he doesn't have that ideal just yet, but he's coming to it. Like I said, he's just tired of his comrades getting killed for protecting the weak. And then this is fast forwarding, but right before this scene, another impactful scene in this episode was when these two little girls were like in a jail cell or like in a cage, and then they didn't mean to do something, or something happened. The two little girls were sorcerers too, but they didn't mean something, and they did something in the town. Something happened in the town, and they got, of course, got all the blame for it. And it was so sad because you can see that one had like I think a black eye. You could tell that these people beat up these little girls, and these little girls obviously didn't mean for whatever happened in the city or weapon in the town. And you just see them all beating up, and these adults are throwing these harsh words to these girls. And then Suguru, this is it. This was Suguru snapped, and basically he ended off all those people that were talking bad about the little girls. And then he also you'll find out later that Suguru ended off his parents as well, because he now get into the next scene when Suguru was talking to the other person in the squad. I forgot the girl's name, the one that said that looks exactly like Noburo, the one that looks similar to her. That's wow, I just lost my train of thought. But hold on 1 second. Okay, yeah, that's when we had the discussion with Noburo, like, yeah, she's like, did you actually do this, like, end off those people, and also your parents as well, things like that. And he's like, yeah, I actually did do that. Even I understand they are my parents, but no one is like exempt, or no one is past, like, no one's past this law. Like, I have this ideal, and I don't care if they're my parents. I believe that I should eliminate all non-jujutsu sorcerers, so that's all I'm gonna do, even if they're family, parents, siblings, or anything like that. So yeah, and now this scene comes here where when the sensei told Gojo like what happened, and then Gojo was just in disbelief. He's like, no way he did that. And the sensei's like, yeah, I don't understand what's going on, but yeah, he actually did that. You can see Gojo is really, really upset. He's like, no way. And then this scene right here, this is when now we have the Suguru that we have to this day, or up to this anime standpoint of, yeah, he's teaching his ideals. And not, I guess, a little bit right before this. Yeah, right before the scene. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Right before the scene, I can't believe I didn't even mention it. Right before the scene, this scene specifically, Gojo, that's Suguru and Gojo met, and Gojo was like, why would you do this? Why? And basically gave him the same answers he gave the other girl and their squad, like, hey, this is what I believe, this is my ideology, and things like that. Just Gojo was in complete disbelief, and Gojo was about to use his powers, or end Suguru, but he just couldn't. And then their teacher, their sensei, asked Gojo, yeah, I know you met with Suguru, so why did you end him? And Gojo's like, you really asking me this question right now? And Sensei's like, yeah, I guess I understand. Guys were like best friends, buddies, things like that. Now, like how I said just a little while ago, this is the Suguru to this day, or like I said, to this anime, him giving out his ideals, teaching the believers of of whatever he believes. And yeah, he's just going on about how to get rid of these cursed periods, everyone needs to be sorcerers. The weak the powerful is gonna weed out the weak, basically. Yeah, and what's funny is that I forgot what specific scene in particular. I think the shower scene is when he first used the word monkey, but he calls the weak the monkeys, which reminds me of Frieza. Oh man, him and Frieza, man, just keep calling people monkeys. Man, I'm sorry, that's hilarious. That's kind of funny. But yep. Oh yeah. Also, right before this scene, you see the two little girls. He did save them, and I guess they are a part of this group as well. But then, like I said, they're little girls. So, and he rescued them. So yeah. And then basically the last scene of the premature death hidden inventory arc, you have finally Gojo meeting young man, I am terrible with these names. One of the main characters. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, Megami. You see Gojo meeting Megami for the first time, and Gojo would just explain it to Megami about certain things, and then Megami's like, he really doesn't care as long as he could protect this one person. And Gojo's like, yeah. And Gojo was about to say talk about Megami's father, but Megami's like, I don't care, really, I don't care about him. But and then how this ends off is that Gojo was saying in his head, like, hey Megami, I also need someone as strong as me, or someone that can live up to these expectations, like how I lived up to mine, or I need someone as powerful as me. So yep. And then the very last scene of the inventory arc, you see Gojo wake up, and then you just see the three students, Megami, Yuji, and Nabarro, all huddled, next to Gojo, wake him up. And then you see Gojo stand up, and Nabarro and Yuji are talking, and then Megami's like, what's so funny, or what's hilarious, and Gojo's like, nothing. Bam. That's the ending of the inventory arc. Yes sir. Alright, next thing we're gonna be talking about. Next thing. Oh. Okay, try to get this out the way. So, brief explanation before I actually get into like the details of it. So, like how they like somewhat of a brief explanation of Jujutsu Kaisen about Suguru, and it was just basically an episode about Suguru and his ideology and how what he believes in changes throughout the episode, or we finally get to see the Suguru of today, or to this point in the anime. So with Bleach, this episode is all about bankais and action, and Renji and Rukia looking sweet. They look sweet. They look awesome. Their drip is crazy in this episode. So this episode starts off with these two, their names, squad captain and I forgot his name, but yeah, it starts off with these two, and they're in the lab, and the people in the lab were talking about the damages they've suffered, and this squad's up to have 30% left, or things like that. And then they're like, man, we gotta do something, we gotta report this. And then they report it to Captain Number 1, him, and telling him, hey, basically what this picture or text says or illustrates is that it says, while you were having tea with the enemy, our combat power fell below 30%. And he's like, yeah, okay. And then after that, they were talking and telling him the information. that's when they had the phone, or that's when they were able to have him talk to everyone that's a part of the Soul Society or part of the Shinigami. Like, hey, this is what's going on, and things like that. Like, yeah, this is what's going on. This is what we need to do. And yep, things like that. Things like that. Hold on, kind of looks a little smaller. Yep. Next slide. Next slide. So, this is captain of the 9th Division of the Soul Reapers. He got out his Bankai. Right before this, he and you know how there's those 3 lieutenants. Like I said, this is why I call those lieutenants. I call Lieutenant Feathers or Feather, the person with the feather on their hair. Lieutenant One Punch Man, because, well, self-explanatory, and also Lieutenant 6969. They got beaten, and these 2 captains showed up, captain of the 9th Division and the 3rd Division. Like I said, this 9th Division, and when he released his Bankai, here's one thing that I'll say about Bleach, where these episodes are really good. The animation, everything's good. But one thing that irks me about Bleach right now is that every time we get introduced to Captain, or Captain comes into the scene, automatically Bankai. And that's just one thing I just don't really like, is that we don't get like a fight or anything like that. It's just automatic. We still do get a fight, but it's automatically Bankai, their special powers. It's like, I guess I get it, trying to end the fight quickly, but it's like, man, there's not really a fight. If I remember correctly, because it's been a while, when they was fighting the Ronkars, the Soul Reapers, was fighting the Ronkars, they didn't automatically go to Bankai immediately. Like, there was a fight before they hit their Bankai or hit their special. But with this, it's like every time you see Captain, Bankai. And yep, Bankai in the 9th Division. His Bankai, it's a ground and pound type of Bankai. So, hey, he's all about throwing hands, and that's what he did. I forgot exactly what his Bankai specific, like, I know what it does, but I forgot exactly like what it does. What I mean by that is that I know it's like a metal armory, some type of armory, and he, is very powerful, and when people get hit, it's a lot of damage, but I forgot exactly like what his fist does, because it's like I wouldn't say like gunshots or anything like that, but it's like pop 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 pop. It's like multiple hits when you get hit. So yeah, he was giving it to skip it, that was a little bit here, but he was giving it to Stern Ritter wrestler. I forgot his letter, but they would give it to Stern Ritter wrestler, and then alright, he was given to Stern Ritter wrestler, and then they were like, man, this is so easy, or he's so easy, because like, man, I really just beat him and you guys just got defeated by him and I did it easily. And they're like, no, you have to destroy his comrade, or the super fan, James. And you just see James like, oh no, do something. And then that's when Stern Ritter got powerful, and bam, he started destroying him. Really started destroying him. Beat him up. And then now we have captain of the 3rd Division. And then his Bankai. And his Bankai is like a symphony. It's pretty cool. I like this design. It's pretty cool. There's like 3 parts to it. The first part is like water. The second part is fire. The third part we didn't get to it because that's when he got beat. He did destroy James, the super fan, but James came back to life for, later on in this episode, the Stern Ritter wrestler explains that, hey, as long as I'm still alive, James is going to be alive. But yeah, this is just like a cool image of his Bankai. But yeah, it's pretty cool, Symphony. Oh, right before that. And then he got, and how this, remember how I said it has 3 parts? Water, fire, and the third thing we have no idea because he didn't get to it just yet. He, right when he was doing it, James came back. It's like, and then James made him more powerful, Stern Ritter, and bam, he got blown in the chest with Stern Ritter's power. So, yep, there's like a star imprint in his chest. And then, Renji and Rukia showed up. Hold on. I said Renji and Rukia showed up. Renji stopped the attack real quick. He was about to do one last thing, but Renji's like, no, he ain't about to do that. And this is how Renji pulled up. Hold on. I gotta make this smaller. This is how Renji pulled up. That's how he pulled up. Now, I'm telling you, this is about to be a lot of Bleach fans' profile picture. A lot. Well, we're about to see a lot of anime profile pictures of this shot right here because it's so cold. Renji pulled up with the ski/snowboarding goggles, looking fly. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. And then Stern Ritter and Renji had this little conversation. Stern Ritter was like, yeah, I'm the hero. Renji's like, yeah, I'm the villain. Like, Renji embraced that villain role. Renji's like, yeah, I don't care. I'm the villain. Fine, I'm the villain. Oh, it says right here, I'm a villain. Sheesh. So cold. And then this picture, like I said, Rukia showed up too. And Rukia looks cold too. She got for some reason, this reminds me of Star Wars. I forgot the exact planet name, but when it's a lot of snow, it was that planet Star Wars where there was snow, and you had I think, was the stormtroopers with like that certain outfit? That reminds me of that. But Rukia looks cold, looks amazing as well. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, next scene. I forgot if this was when Renji was beating up Stern Ritter, or Stern Ritter automatically just went to superpower. But yeah, this is his Omega like superpower. Like, this is it, the finale. Like, as you see, his costume changed to black and red. But yeah, he's like, I'm about to put an end to this. And right before that, Renji's like, Tito, Rukia, get those 2 captains and take them to somewhere safe, or to heal them. And Rukia said, well, you are stronger than Stern Ritter wrestler as you are right now, so alright, as you say. And bam, he got like this, and now it's on. Oh, and then they start to fight back and forth. Mainly Stern Ritter wrestler was getting the blows in. He was doing a whole bunch of stuff, and then it got to the point where Stern Ritter did his it's called Supernova, his most powerful attack, and then he hit Renji with it, but Renji blocked it with like the snake thing, which, oh my goodness, the snake thing's about to come into play. But basically his Bankai. And then there's a scene where after he said Bankai, or Renji said, after Renji said that, Squad Captain Zero, the big guy with the beard, was like, yeah, you're using only half your Bankai, not your full Bankai. And Renji's like, how do you even know that? And then he said, I'm the creator of Bankai, Zanpakutos, and basically all these things in the Soul Society. I'm the creator of it, so of course I know. And Renji's like just shocked. And the guy, Squad Zero, Captain Squad Zero, is like, so right now, are you ready? Because right now, you're gonna learn the full name of this Bankai, and you're gonna basically like perfect it. Like, you're about to use it. And Renji's like, all right, I'm ready for this. And then, yep. Then Renji starts to go on offensive, and then, bam! He put a sword through Sturridder Wrestler's gut, twist the sword while in Sturridder Wrestler, and then you just see this huge snake come out, as well as he said the Bankai's name, just swallowed the wrestler up. It was so cool. Look at this image. This image right here, that's what happened. The snake in his Bankai, or Renji's Bankai, swallowed the wrestler up. Beautiful. And here's another image of it. Oh, this is a perfect image. See the snake and see the sword going through Sturridder Wrestler right here. Gobbled them up, and bam, that's it. That's the end of the episode. And then of course, after the end of the episode, there's like after credits, or not after credits, like there's another scene, usually with Ichiko, but this time it wasn't with Ichiko. It was one of the Stern Ridders, that's the right hand man of Yuha and Udio. Yuha said, you did well, Stern Ritter Wrestler, and I guess his essence or the power of the Stern Ritter Wrestler went inside Yuha, and then you just see he disappeared, and then Udio was kind of confused at first, and then the right hand man of Yuha, the one with the blonde hair, came up, and he's like, and the blonde hair Star Ritter told Udio like, hey, Yuha is in a deep sleep now. We can't wake him up. And then Star Ritter's like, so basically, I can tell you now because you are the next successor of Yuha. Well, you probably should know what Yuha is, or how he became to be. And he said, even Udio, even your grandfather didn't know or couldn't figure out what Yuha was, or how he came to be. And yeah, that's how the scene ended. So I guess they're gonna explain about Yuha and how he became to be. So yeah, that was the ending of Bleach, episode 5 of 1,000 Year Blood Wars season 2, and then also that's the end of my discussion of Jujutsu Kaisen inventory arc, premature death. So yeah. So that's all for anime discussions of the latest episodes. So what's next? We're gonna be doing tier list. Alright, well, let me do this. This is my first time doing tier list, so let's do it. Oh, I don't want to watch a YouTube video about restaurant tier list. What is this? This is my first time on this website. Come on, give me restaurants. No. No. What's going on? Tier list, tier list. I apologize for this problem. Yeah. Autocorrect me. Fast food restaurant. Let's do it. Tier list. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Some of these I haven't been to, so I'll put them in a question mark. Jack in the Box. I don't think there's a Jack in the Box where I live at or in my state. So yep. I don't know what this is. Sorry, I don't know. Have not tried Polo Loco. I don't know if that's in my state as well. Surprisingly, I haven't had Hardee's. I've seen it, but I never had it. That's definitely, and then I was definitely not my state. Excuse me, definitely not my state. Haven't had Jersey Mike's, but there's one right across the street. For some reason, I haven't tried it. Shockingly, I never had Panda Express. Shockingly. Never had Quiznos. Canes, I don't think there's Canes in my state. There probably is, but I don't know. And let me see if I can make myself a little bit smaller. Oh, there's nothing. And I have no idea what this is. And what a burger is not my state. What a burger. Here's the thing with what a burger. I thought people were saying water burger for the longest time. Because how they say it sound like water burger. But it's what a burger. So, yeah. That always confused me. Because I'm like, water burger? No, it's what a burger. But how people say it, they say it kind of quickly. But yeah, it's what a burger. Alright. Now let's get on to this ranking. To start off with Arby's. I know Arby's curly fries are good. Their sandwich, it's just like a regular turkey, ham, whatever type of sandwich with bread. Honestly, I know Arby's get a lot of hate or a lot of people dislike it because it's basic, but it's not F. It's not F tier. It's not the worst. I'll say C for right now. It's the middle of the road. Oh no. It's middle of the road. Arby's is middle of the road. Next we have. Oh, stop it. Next, we have A&W. A&W is, oh man, love the fries, love the milkshakes. A&W. We might reorganize it after that, but I'll give AWB. The burgers are good. The burgers are pretty small. The fries are good. I really like the fries. Their fries, I'm gonna say, is almost on McDonald's / Chick-fil-A tier. I know a lot of people will gonna disagree with that, but that's my opinion. Their fries are really good. Do they probably have chicken sandwiches there? Never tried it, but I'll give Arby's a B from what I've tried. Auntie Anne's. Uh, I'll give Auntie Anne's an A. Good pretzels. Cannot go wrong with the cinnamon pretzels. The cinnamon pretzels are good. The cinnamon pretzels are S tier for me. The one bad thing, of course, the one bad thing about those cinnamon pretzels is when the cinnamon gets on your finger and it gets all sticky and gooey, and then right after you eat it, you immediately have to wash your hands, or when if you're working or doing something, you can't really be on it because your fingers are all gooey, are disgusting. You don't want to use your fingers after you're done eating those without washing your hands or doing something. Get that stuff, the cinnamon, off your fingers. Next is Boston Market. Boston. I haven't had Boston Market so long. From where I remember as a B, their candy yams with marshmallows, underrated. They're really good. I remember I liked it. Their chicken was good. Their corn was basic. Did they serve mashed potatoes? Let's see. Let me see. Boston Market. Yeah, they had gravy, right? Am I tripping? Yeah. That was good too. So yeah, I'll give it a B. It was real good, from what I remember. Boston Market, underrated place. Next is Burger King. Burger King is a B as well. Burger King is a B as well. Of course, the rival of Mickey D's, McDonald's, Burger King with the Whopper, really good. The Whopper is good. Like how they have a junior version of it. It's like a basically size of cheeseburger. I like how they have ices. Their icy is good. Unlike McDonald's, well, I know this is not similar, but kind of similar in a way. Burger King's ice machine mostly works with McDonald's Sunday machine not working at all, or ice cream machine not working. But yeah, Burger King, yeah. Burger King nuggets are bad. I didn't like their nuggets. I don't know why. I just didn't like their nuggets. Never got them nuggets. But the chicken sandwich is good. The cheeseburger is good. The Whopper is good. Yeah, Burger King is a B. Is a B. Is a B. Is a B. Oh, the fries. The fries are a hit or miss for Burger King, because it seems like, I guess this could be good or bad, depends. But Burger King, it seems like sometimes they don't even put salt on their fries. I understand. Of course, too much salt is bad, but sometimes it seems like they don't put salt at all. But when they do put salt, hey, it's A1. So yeah. Dang, what I'm really shocked, they don't have Shake Shack. I love Shake Shack. Checkers. Checkers. My gut says give it a B, but I give it a C. I gotta try more stuff at Checkers. I like try like their wings, which people like, why did you get wings at Checkers? Or yeah, I think wings from Checkers, and their fries are good as well. But I don't have enough experience with Checkers, so I'm just gonna give them C tier, because C is like average. Chick-fil-A, come on out. Chick-fil-A is S tier. Come on out. Stop playing. Come on. Don't play with it. Yo. But yeah. Chick-fil-A. Okay, refrigerator. Can you please stop? But yeah, Chick-fil-A is definitely S tier. I understand there's controversy, things go on with their beliefs, things of that nature, or what they support. But Chick-fil-A, food-based wise, is S tier. The waffle fries, amazing. Their nuggets, amazing. Their chicken sandwich, amazing. I don't know if there's anything bad on that menu, honestly. Alright, next. Come on. Chipotle. I'll give Chipotle an A tier. Chipotle is fine. You know, you get to create whatever you want, or you know what's in that restaurant. You get to pick and choose. So for that reason, I'll give it A. And you know, the stuff there is good as well. Anyway, so yeah, it's definitely A tier Chipotle. Cinnabon. I really want to give it A tier. I really do. I'll give it. If there's like an in between, I would. Well, I guess a B plus. Cinnabon is a high tier B plus. I want to give it A, but the reason why I'm not giving it A is because of this reason. The outer shell of the Cinnabon. When you first bite into it, when you get to outer shell and then work your way up to the middle, it's fine, but at the same time, that outer shell, it's not the favorite. It's like thick and it's too doughy. It's a little bit too much, the outer shell, but you know that one saying of like, I forgot the exact terminology or where this comes from. I think is it physics? Not physics. It's economics. I think, something like that. I don't know. Economics, maybe, possibly. But it's like the more something you eat, is it I forgot what's from, but it's the saying is like, the more something you eat, the more something you eat, the more likely you are gonna get sick and tired of that food, candy, thing, drink. So as you keep consuming more thing over again, the more you start to dislike it. You're like, that's a little bit too much. Or you know, for example, eating chocolate, you eat like a couple pieces of chocolate, like from a Hershey's bar. Okay, it's real good. As you keep consuming it, you're like, okay, I'm getting to a point where not necessarily making me sick or good, but it's like, all right, I'm done with this. But yeah. Next thing, Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Delivery. I'll give it B, just a solid B. I probably should, give out the rating. So Arby's is just a C. Checkers, I'll give a C plus. AW, I give a B plus B. Boston Market, I'll give a B plus. Burger King, B. Jimmy John's, B minus. Auntie A minus. Chipotle, A. Chick-fil-A, S. So, yeah. But B minus for Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's, I like the bread for Jimmy John's. I really do. When it has a little bit of mayonnaise with the bread, hey, that's doing something. But the bread, sometimes could be tough. My favorite sandwich is the turkey tom. I need to eat more whatever on that menu, but yeah, turkey tom is real good sandwich. All right, next restaurant, fast food. DQ. I know DQ has food, but who really tried DQ food? DQ for the ice cream. Ooh. Okay. A plus. Not A plus. Oh wow. I was about to say B plus, but I'll give it a B plus, A minus, because I've tried various things of DQ. I think I tried the Blizzard before. Do you remember those star-shaped, I think red, white, and blue popsicles? Other things. But my favorite thing from DQ has to be the fudge brownie ice cream. Magnificent. The fudge brownie ice cream with the chocolate drizzle and the whipped cream on top is dang near perfect, or you could say it's perfect. It is amazing. That is an S tier plus. Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah. but DQ gets a B minus, A minus, B plus. I should probably try out the food as well. Dunkin' Donuts. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in B, but yeah, Dunkin' Donuts is a B. Of course, their donuts is good. I haven't tried Dunkin' Donuts coffee, but their donuts is good. It's alright. It's cool. You know, sometimes it can be a hit or miss with Dunkin' Donuts. Sometimes. Five Guys. Five Guys. A. Five Guys could be an S tier. But the reason Five Guys is not S tier is a couple things. Two main glaring issues. Number one, how much it is. Because Five Guys is expensive. And number two is that their burger, well, we can say this for a lot of fast food choices, but specifically Five Guys, it's greasy. It's really greasy. But I mentioned the price, but at the same time, even though the price is a lot, they do give you a lot of stuff, or it's a lot of stuff, and honestly, it can make you full for the whole day. You can eat that just one time throughout the day, and you're almost basically gonna be full out the whole day. Maybe get like a snack or two, or something else like a dinner or something like that. But this is Five Guys is basically gonna make you full throughout the day. And with Five Guys specifically, something that's cool, a cool feature, cool thing they have, you get to grab nuts, peanuts. You get to grab those for free, and also how much fries they dump in your bag after they put fries in the cup or whatever. So after they put the fries in the cup, they grab a scoop, 1 or 2 scoops, whatever, and just dump more fries into the bag. It's like, okay, didn't ask for that, but thank you. And of course, their burgers are big as well. So yeah, Five Guys is an A for me. Next thing, KFC. KFC is, I want to put in a D tier. KFC is not bad at all, but for some reason I think I'm actually gonna listen to my gut. KFC is a D tier. I'm sorry. KFC has a lot of stuff, a lot of good things. No, I put a I know I'm gonna sound contradictory. Like, why would you even do that? But if you say one thing, but then you do something. KFC is good, real good. It's just for some reason, it's like a D tier for me. I don't know why. Because it's probably so basic. That's why it's D tier. It's like basic. I don't know. But KFC is real good. It is. Like, I should put it in average. But I'll put it below. Okay, I think I know why. I'll put it below average because, like I said, it's like bland. It's basic. And they can do so much more with KFC. KFC is not bad at all. But it's that thing that they could do so much more with it. Krispy Kreme is... I like Krispy Kreme, but I'll give it a C. It's average. Krispy Kreme is really sugary, more sugary than Dunkin' Donuts. I think that basically almost any other like fast food chain donut spot or like any other donut spot probably has like the most sugar, so it feels like that. But getting it while it's hot, I'll put it B plus when the donut comes out and it's warm, it's hot. I'll give it like B plus, A minus. But if you eat the donut regularly, it's like it's average. It's good. You could put it above average, but it's fine. Long John Silver is... I don't know why I put it above KFC. I'll say C because you know what you're gonna get with Long John Silver. As the place shows, it's a seafood place, fast food place. One thing about Long John Silver, it's gonna smell like fish when we walk in. But it's like one of those things where the name says something and it actually is that. So you know what you're going to get with Long John Silver. So Food wise, I tried it like once maybe or twice. It's alright, it's fine. I can't tell you anything on the menu, but it's alright, it's fine. Next is McDonald's. We gotta be realistic here. Yeah, McDonald's is every kid in America. Well, not every kid in America. Some parents are very health conscious with their children, or not saying that you're not health conscious with your children if you do a lot of eat McDonald's, but McDonald's is a staple. You know, the French fries is GOAT tier. The Big Mac is good. The Nuggets is amazing. The Nuggets good as well. The burger is good. The chicken sandwich is good. But one thing I noticed is that I remember one time I haven't had McDonald's. Dang, how long have I had? Dang, it's almost been a year since I had McDonald's. I think about it. Wow, it has been. Wow, hold up, it's been that long. Yeah, it's basically been a year since I had McDonald's. But I remember before that, I didn't eat McDonald's for a while, but then I finally tried it. It was after months or so. I tried it and it was terrible. And I started to eat it again, it starts to taste good. But once I first tried it again, it was terrible. So that really got me interested. Like, man, because I remember hearing some other people say, like, yeah, I stopped eating McDonald's for months, but once I tried it again, or years, once I tried it again, it was terrible. So it could be one of those days where it's like so bad for you, or like so bad that once you eat it back again, it tastes terrible. But as you keep eating it on a regular basis, it starts to taste good. Is it like one of those things, or like what is it? But you know, like McDonald's, even though that's true, all that stuff, it's an A tier. And one thing McDonald's better keep on that menu, better never take it off, is I remember this taste. Hey, shoot. If I go to McDonald's today, like I said, I haven't had McDonald's in a year. Yeah, I haven't had McDonald's in a year. But if I ever do go back to McDonald's, it's probably because of that blue Fanta raspberry icy. That blue Fanta raspberry icy is a personal favorite. It's S tier. It's GOAT tier. Absolutely amazing. And also the DQ Fudge Brown is personal favorite too. Next is Panera Bread. Panera Bread is B. It's alright. It's fine. Popeyes. There's no better service than Popeyes. Popeyes. Man, I said this. I told people this. Whoever was the marketing genius that said that Popeye's chicken sandwich is better than Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich should have told Popeyes before I even tweet this out, before I even say this, I deserve a percentage or even cents. Like, I deserve like 20 cents every Popeye's chicken sandwich that's ever sold. If they did that, they will 100% be a millionaire, because that chicken sandwich revived Popeyes. Popeyes is now one of those hard-hitting fast food places, and also the fry season and all that stuff. So yeah, Popeyes is for sure. Popeyes. Because of that, I'll give Popeyes an A. That might be too high, but I think they're above a B. No, I believe they're above a C. They're above average. They're above B because they actually season, do other stuff. So yeah, Popeyes is an A. But one thing about Popeyes is that their biscuits are dry. So no. Next, Sonic. There isn't many Sonics where I'm at, so, but from what I've tried, Sonic's is a C. It's average. It's fine. The ices or slushies is fine. They're I honestly got wings from Sonic's too. It's alright. Their burger's fine. Sonic's is average. Honestly, they could go in D, but I'll put them in C. Steak and Shake. Okay, Steak and Shake is C. The reason why I give them a C is because if you go through like the fast food part of, I don't know why they do this. This is really interesting for me. So the thing about Shake Shack, I need someone to explain this. Steak and Shake, I said Shake Shack. The thing about Steak and Shake is that I don't understand why when you go to the drive-thru lanes, the burgers are completely different from where you sit down. So it forces you to sit down and eat there, which I guess is a smart business tactic, but at the same time is completely different if you go through, the fast food lanes. But if you're sitting down eating, Steak and Shake is really, really good. But if you go from like the fast food lane, the lanes where you order your fast food and pick up all that stuff, that's like a D or F. But if you sit down and eat, that's like an A and B. So that's why it kind of like equals each other out. So that's a C. Subway is a B. Subway is fine. You get to create your own sandwich. It's fine. My favorite is chicken teriyaki, so yeah, it's alright. Taco Bell, to me, I'm not gonna lie, I believe Taco Bell is honestly overrated. How people talk about their love for Taco Bell is like, alright, it's like okay, I'll put Taco Bell at C. C plus, B minus, C plus. Taco Bell is a B minus, C plus. So, but I think it's overrated how people talk about it. It's alright, it's fine. Wendy's. Wendy's is a hit or miss place, but I'll give Wendy's B. I think they're above average, but yeah, it's a hit or miss place. Last time I had Wendy's, it gave me stomach ache, or got me. I don't know if it's stomach ache or a headache, or Wendy's did something to me last time I ate there. But yeah, Wendy's nuggets are good. Their burgers are good. Their fries are decent. The fries are good. They give you a lot of fries as well. Kind of like not as much as Five Guys, but they do give you a lot of fries if you order. Oh my god, that large is like the largest fry. But yeah. Next is, what is this? I feel like I know this pretzel place, but for some reason, since it's not labeled, I don't know. I really want to rate this because I feel like I know this. I've seen this logo before, but I don't know why they blurred the name. I can't say the name. But try that. White Castles. Bro, hey, White Castle get a. Hey. White Castles. White Castles is something different. White Castles. Hey, it's gonna give you the runs. It's gonna make that stomach bubbling, stumbling, grumbling. Your stomach after you eat a White Castles. I don't know what they put in those little tiny slider burgers. I have no idea. But White Castles will make you run to the bathroom after you're done eating. It's crazy. White Castles, I really want to put in a C, but you know what? I'll put it in a C. A couple reasons. Like I said, it makes you go to the bathroom. Out of all of these restaurants, it makes you go to the bathroom the most or the quickest. White Castles. Number two, why the heck are the lines at White Castle so long? Is it because of workers? Every White Castle's a bit too. It can't be just the workers. Something's going on where it's making the lines could literally be like, shoot, you also can wait in the White Castle line for 45 minutes. I'm not even joking, or even an hour. The longest. But still, for me, people's like, oh, but that doesn't really happen. But even me mentioning it, you can wait 45 minutes to an hour. Definitely put you down the list because you're a fast food joint. Why would I have to wait? This is not a high-end restaurant or anything like that. This is a fast food joint. Why do I have to wait this long? Shoot, I would say the average White Castle wait is like, what, 5 to 15 minutes for White Castles? But their ices are good. Their large ice is crazy. It's ridiculous. Their crinkly French fries they're good. They're alright. The chicken sandwich, I like their chicken sandwich. Their chicken sandwich is good. Their burgers are good as well. They're okay. They're decent. But yeah, White Castle is just average. Average. Honestly, I could put that down to D because of the weight of the line. I know I'm saying the line weight, but wave the line. But I'm being serious. That's just utterly ridiculous. And last but not least, Zaxby's. I only tried Zaxby's once out in my state. I don't know if there's many Zaxby's, but I tried it once, and Zaxby's is either B or C. It's average. I forgot what I got from there, but Zaxby's, it was fine. I had it like last year. Yeah, Zaxby's was fine. So yeah. So here's my ranking. Personal faves, I honestly could put Chick-fil-A, but like I said, all things go with Chick-fil-A. I understand, but the food-wise is really good. I could put Chick-fil-A up there. I could put certain things from certain spots, for example, like DQ and what's the other place? DQ, some other place, like I said. Oh, Auntie Anne's and other things. I could put and McDonald's, certain things from their menu. I could put in like personal favorites or S tier, but we're talking about as a whole. So yeah, this is my rankings of fast food restaurants. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the question marks are restaurants I haven't been to, or the restaurants I have not been to or haven't tried out yet. So yeah, but for some reason I feel like I tried this place. I've never seen this logo, but I don't know. I can't see the name of it. You know what? Oh, let me look it up. Pretzels. I feel like I tried that place, but I'll stick with it in question mark because I feel like I have tried that place, but I don't know why I don't remember the taste of it. So yep. So I'm sticking with this list. Yes, sir. Yep, that's my list. Yeah. Well, like I said, some of the stuff in this list could be honestly can move a tier higher, but they're on the cusp of like a plus, like a minus slash plus. So it's like you're on the cusp of moving that one, but you're like right in between. So I'm just gonna stick you like a tier lower, or tier. But yeah, my list. All right, guys. All right, that's it for the stream. So today we talked about tier lists of fast food restaurants, a little bit of anime. Oh, I could talk about this. I guess I can spend a little bit of time on it. But you know what? Let's talk about it real quick before I end this stream. Let's talk about the U.S. Women's National Team Soccer. Of course, they'll be harder on themselves than I could, say anything. Ooh, how's it go? Of course, they're going to be harder on themselves. So, if anything I said, it's probably like one ear out the other. But it's like one of those things, like, of course, if you play the sport, or if you been in a high intensity situation, or any type of competition or anything like that, you're always going to be harder on yourself than what other people say, because you're going to feel like I could have done better, or I should have done better. Even though I hear these people talk, I myself personally feel like I could have done better, and you'll be harder on yourselves. But the U.S. Women's National Team, like I said, I know they're hard on themselves. Congratulations to who the heck did they play? Who did they lose to? Sweden. They lost to Sweden. But yeah, congratulations to Sweden for being there, but my goodness gracious. This was a disappointment. Really, really was. Um, Honestly, I felt like their last match against Portugal before they played Sweden, what I thought that was gonna be a wake up call. I felt like they were gonna come back and dominate Sweden. I honestly do, but something in the back of my head was thinking like, man, I don't think they're gonna figure this out. Because sometimes when you watch sports, you can feel it like this team may not be as good as people think they are. But you just think like, nah, that's just nah. It can't be. They're still dominant. They're still U.S. What was that team? They're still gonna do it. But yeah, that loss. All these European teams are also teams in Africa doing good as well. All these teams are catching up to the U.S. So and and Asia too. Really, almost every continent and country is catching up to the women's national team and their power level. But yeah, disappointment. But hopefully, this tells the U.S. like, hey, we need to buckle down on this. We're next World Cup. We ain't never gonna let this happen. We gonna let this happen again. So yeah, I do have good thoughts what the future holds for the U.S. women's national team because, like I said, I believe this was like a huge wake up call for them. But yeah, I do hope the players are doing well though mentally, because sheesh, all the stuff that's being said about them in the media is ridiculous. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about for today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for whoever's watching it. Anytime, thank you. And yeah, I'm about to end the stream. Thank you, and have a blessed and wonderful day. See ya.